Dear students, welcome back to the mathematics class. So, we have completed the part 1 video of comparing quantities, isn't it? We learned about ratio and proportion. We learned about the unitary method and about percentage. So, let's learn the second part of the chapter. So, children, this is the mind map for our video. So, in the part 2 of this chapter, comparing quantities, we would learn about the applications of percentage. Under the applications, we would learn how to find the given percentage of a given quantity, to express a quantity as a percentage of another, to find the whole using a given percentage, to increase or decrease as percent. And we will learn about the profit and loss and about simple interest. So let's start the class. So children, let's move on to the first topic, that is applications of percentage. So here, let's see how to find the given percentage of a given quantity. So we are going to find a given quantity's percentage. Okay. So here I have a question from example 10. Out of 220 students who went on a picnic, 40% like sandwiches. How many students do not like sandwiches? So here the number of students is given as 220. Okay, and the percentage of students who like sandwiches is 40%. Okay, so the question is to find how many students or what percent of students do not like sandwiches. Okay, for that we should know what is the percentage of students who do not like sandwich. So 40% like sandwich. So 100 minus 40, that is 60% students do not like sandwiches. So we got the percentage of students who do not like sandwich. Now we have to find number of students who don't like sandwich. That is 60% of 220. 60% of 220. So how to find this? 60% can be written as 60 by 100 into 220. Now we can do cancellations. Here one 0 and 0, and these two zeros we can cancel. Now 6 into 22 we get 132. So 132 students do not like sandwiches. So children, now let's see how to express a quantity as a percentage of another. So if we have two different quantities, make the units same and then continue to do. Okay, so we have a formula to express a quantity as a percentage of another. So this is the formula for that. The required percentage is equal to first quantity by second quantity into 100%. Okay, so I have a question. 64 is what percent of 80? So we should find 64 is what percent of 80. So we already know the required percentage is first quantity by second quantity into 100. Now 64 is the first quantity and 80 is the second quantity. So according to this question, you can write it as 64 by 80 into 100%. Okay. Now we have 1 0 here and 1 0, we can cancel it, and again 1 into 8 is 8 and 8 into 8 is 64. Now we have 8 here into 10. That is 80%. So 64 is 80% of 80. So children, let's learn how to find the whole using a given percentage. Okay, so a percentage of certain quantity will be given, so we have to find the whole out of it. So here I have a question from example 14. If 35% of a journey is 1050 kilometer, how long is the whole journey? Okay, so 35% of the journey is given. We should find the 100% of it. So here let's take the total journey as x kilometer. Okay, so 35% of the whole journey is given as 1050. So let's write mathematically it as 35% of x equal to 1050 kilometer. Okay, now this 35% can be written as 35 by 100 of as into an x. So 35 by 100 into x is equal to 1050. Okay, now we should find this x, that is the total journey. So write x here and take all the numerical part to the other side. So when you take this fraction to the other side, we should take it as reciprocal. Okay, so 1050 is in the right side, keep it as it is here, and take this 35 by 100 to this side as 100 by 35. So now let's do calculations using cancellation method. So here 7 5s are 35. We can cancel this. 2 5s are 10. 1 5 is 5 and 0. Now we can cancel both this 2 10 and 7 as 7 3s are 21 and that's 0. Now 30 into 100. 30 into 100 is 3000 kilometer. Okay, so the whole journey is of 3000 kilometers. So children, our next topic is increase or decrease as percent. For our convenience, the increase or decrease is mainly expressed in terms of percentage, maybe for population or the salary or whatever it is. Okay, so in order to find the increase percent and decrease percent, there are two formulae. So the increase percent is equal to increase in the quantity by original quantity into 100%. Okay, and the decrease percentage is equal to decrease in the quantity by original quantity into 100%. So remember these two formulae, so you can do the problems easily. So children, now let's see a question from increase or decrease as percent. The question is, Ali was drawing a salary of rupees 60,000 per month. His salary was increased to rupees 75,000 per month. Find the percentage increase in his salary. Okay, so the salary of Ali is rupees 60,000 and it has increased to rupees 75,000. So there is an increase. That means we have to find the increase in percent. So the increase in the salary is 75,000 minus 60,000, that is 15,000. So there is an increase of rupees 15,000. Okay, so we know the formula to find the increase in percentage, that is equal to increase in the quantity by original quantity into 100%. Okay, now to find the percentage increase in salary, we have the increase in the quantity, that is 15,000, The original quantity, that original salary is 60,000. So write all the values in the specific places. 15,000 by 60,000 into 100%. Now let's cancel 3 zeros. So 15 into 4 is 60, and 104 we can cancel. 4 into 25 is 100%. So we have the percentage increase in salary as 25%. So Ali's salary was increased by 25%. Got it? So children, we have completed the applications of percentage, isn't it? So now let's move to the next topic, which is profit and loss. So have you gone to the market? Yes? You have seen shopkeepers there, isn't it? Do you know from where the shopkeepers buy the things? They buy it from the wholesalers. Okay? So the price which they pay to the wholesalers is called as the cost price, which is CP. Okay? And they buy and keep it in their shop, and we people go and buy from the shopkeepers, and they sell it to us, and that price is called as selling price, which we can write it as SP. Okay, cost price and selling price. So children, if the selling price is more than the cost price, then profit is made up out of it. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay, and next, when the cost price is greater than the selling price, then it is a loss. So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. So when cost price and selling price are equal, what happens? There is no profit and there is no loss. And there is something called as overhead charges. That is the additional expenses made by the seller, maybe for the transport or any maintenance or for the repair. So all these charges will be added up to the cost price. Okay, for example, if we have rupees 500 for a product, and to repair it if we spend 200, okay, then the total cost price should be taken as 700, that is 500 plus 200, which is 700, and from this cost price we should continue calculating the rest of the things. Okay, so children, now let's see the profit percentage and loss percentage. Okay, profit percentage is equal to profit by cost price into 100%. Okay, and the loss percent is equal to loss by cost price into 100%. So children, here I have a question. Selling price and the cost price are given. Okay, cost price is given as rupees 1000 and the selling price as rupees 1250. Here selling price is more than the cost price, so it is profit. So we should find the profit percentage. So we already know profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So let's subtract 1250 minus 1000. So we get rupees 250. So the profit is rupees 250. Now let's see the profit percentage. Profit percentage is profit by cost price into 100%. So the profit is 250 and the cost price is given as 1000. So 250 by 1000 into 100. Now let's cancel these zeros. 1 0, one more 0 here and one more 0. So we get 25%. So the profit percent is 25%. So children, we completed profit and loss, isn't it? Now let's see the next topic, which is simple interest. Okay, so we have to know these concepts mostly in banks. Okay, so we used to borrow money from there and we have to pay certain interest, isn't it? So we have a formula to find the simple interest, that is principal amount into rate of interest into time period by 100. Okay, so children, as I already told, in banks we borrow money, isn't it? So the money which is borrowed added up to the simple interest, that gives the amount. So amount is equal to the sum of principal amount and the simple interest. So children, let's see one question. Find the simple interest and the amount payable on an investment of rupees 25,000 at 15% per annum over a period of 4 years. Okay, so we have to find the amount. So we have the principal amount, that is 25,000, and the rate of interest is 15% per annum, and time period is 4 years. So as you know, the formula for simple interest is P into R into T by 100. Okay, so let's copy the values given, 25,000 into 15 into 4 by 100. Okay, so we can cancel these zeros and then multiply 250 into 15 into 4. So we get it as rupees 15,000. So we got the simple interest as 15,000. Now what is the amount? Amount is principal amount plus simple interest. So the principal is given as 25,000. So 25,000 plus simple interest, that is 15,000. So 25,000 plus 15,000, we get it as rupees 40,000. So the amount is rupees 40,000. So children, we learned about profit and loss, isn't it? So find some profit or loss related to some real life applications. Okay, and what else we learned in this video? We learned about the applications of percentage. We learned how to find the given percentage of a given quantity. We learned to express a quantity as a percentage of another. We learned to find the whole using a given percentage, and about increase or decrease as percent. And we learned about profit and loss as well, and simple interest. Hope you have understood the topic. Take care. Bye.